Teamwork makes the dream work. You feel me? These ants right now taking this maggot back to their home base so they can have some dinner to eat today. You feel me? But just seeing this now, such a small thing. Like you wouldn't even like notice this on a regular day. It just made me think about the wonder of nature and how everything in nature just innately knows what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Like they don't need to be taught, they don't need to be told. They just innately know these things. And it made me introspect and think about how us humans over time have disconnected ourselves from nature. And as a result, a lot of us don't feel in tune with our own intuition. A lot of us feel disconnected and feel like we can't even trust our own intuition. We can't trust our gut feelings, can't trust the sensations that we receive as communication from our higher self, from God, from the universe, from the source, from the infinite, whatever you want to conceptualize it as or whatever you want to name it. And it made me realize and remember that when you truly align with your higher self, when you remember who you are, when you know yourself, when you remember all your gifts, your talents, your abilities that you've had since young, all the things you were naturally interested in, naturally passionate in, everything you were just naturally were drawn towards. When you remember all those things and you fit them into your lifestyle, or you even make a career out of them, or there's a job that aligns all those things, that's when you truly enter flow. That's when you truly enter this state where everything is just natural, automatic, and everything just flows. And it was just reminding me of seeing those ants carry the maggots to their den. It was just like the physical embodiment of that. And it just reminded me, like when you truly align with who you are, it's like everything's just automatic, everything's natural. You don't need to ask any questions. You just know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. It's just this innate knowing and this innate ability that's within all of us. There's no special people here on earth that have this power, or it's not restricted to a certain type of person. Every single human being on this planet, everything that lives on this planet, all the animals, everything has this natural innate knowing, intuition, the inner teacher, the inner guidance. So how you can actually apply this information, and something you can take away from this is just figuring out what your gifts, what your talents are. It's not even something to figure out, it's just something you remember. What are you naturally good at? What are you talented in? What are the things that you do that you don't even have to think about, but you just naturally excel in? When you do those things, you're not thinking about anything really. You're just focused in the present moment. You're just enjoying whatever it is you're doing. And when you make that your lifestyle, when you find a way to monetize that, that's when you truly live a life of flow. Like the flow state is not just a state that you enter here and there. Like it can be a whole lifestyle. It can be your default state of being, where everything you do just flows. And the way you do that is by remembering who you are, knowing yourself. It's by knowing your gifts, your talents, your passions, what you've always been interested in since young, and rekindling that fire that's within you. So doing all those things and incorporating them into your life in whatever way you can is how you can re-access that flow state where you're just naturally excelling, you're naturally doing things without thinking. You know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, just effortlessly, just like those ants who were taking the maggot to their den, just like how beavers build the dams, just how birds build their nests, just how there's certain animals that are born and just know what to do, just like turtles as well. When they, I don't know if you call them tortoises or something, but when they lay their eggs and those eggs hatch on the beach, those tortoises or turtles know to head towards the sea as quick as possible because they know there's predators, and it's like they innately know that as soon as they're born, as soon as they come out their shell, they know exactly what to do. And it's the same with us. We're all divine beings having a human experience. So we're all spirits inside of this human flesh. So we all already innately know what we're here for. It's just about living a life of the experience and remembering what we actually came here on earth for. But once you remember, that's when we're truly aligned and we're truly like living like nature, where everything in nature knows what to do and just does it effortlessly. It's the same thing with us. Like, we just innately know what to do, whether it's a certain task, whether it's reaching out to a certain individual, a certain client, whether it's applying for a certain job, whether it's moving to a certain state, to a certain country, whether it's making this business change or hiring this person. Like, it doesn't matter what career, profession, what state of life, or whatever you are. Like, once you truly embody your true self, your higher self, once you know yourself and you rekindle with your higher self, it's like everything's just natural, everything just flows. So really think about that, man. What did you come here on earth for? And it's not like a proper deep question. Just think about all the things that you're gifted in, you're talented in, that you naturally excel in, and since childhood. And once you do that, introspection, that's when you find out what you came here on earth for. If you're a sick guitarist, if you've been called at dancing from young, if you've been called at football from young, if you've been a great singer from young, if you've always been good at drawing, if you've just naturally been funny, if you've been a great communicator, like, there's professions and careers for all those things, man. So I feel like that's what life is about, like remembering your gifts, your talents, and finding a way to monetize it, finding a way to live your life based on your gifts and talents. Because when you do, everything is just effortless. Like, there's no grind, there's no hustle, there's no like burnout, because you're doing what you came here on earth to do. It's the same way you can, like, some people can play video games for 24 hours straight. There's no grind in that. There's no hustle in that. You're just so in the moment and enjoying every moment of it, that you're just doing it. It's the same thing in life. It's the same thing when you realign with your true self. When you're doing something that's in alignment with your purpose, in alignment with your true self, in alignment with your higher self, it's like everything is just like playing video games, for real. Life is a game, and you're the main character. You feel me? Always know that, and always remember that. But it's this exact same thing. It's the exact same way, man. It's like when I'm doing certain tasks, whether I'm editing a video, whether I'm doing certain things that align with my purpose and the things I'm naturally interested in, naturally gifted in, there's no grind, there's no hustle, there's no stress, there's no burnout. I'm just so in love with the process that it's easy to progress. I'm just continuously working, I don't even call it hard work or smart work. I call it flow work, where I'm just working and I'm in a state of flow where I forget about time, I forget to eat, I forget about my body, I forget if I'm cold, if I'm hot, I forget different tasks I may have set, because I'm so in flow and I'm so in the moment of whatever task I'm doing. And that's because the tasks I'm doing align with my vision, they align with my purpose, they align with my higher self. So it's easy for me to get into that state every single day. And it's not even a state I get into, because it's my natural default state of being, because I live my life like this. I live my life full of purpose. I live my life dedicated to my vision. I live my life every single day. I do my best to embody my higher self that I created. So yeah, man, you can really make flow state your natural state of being. You can make it your lifestyle, just by remembering who you are, what you're gifted in, what you're talented in, and finding a way to monetize that, finding a way to make it your lifestyle, finding a profession, a career, a job that allows you to do that. Or you can just be an entrepreneur and make shit work yourself. You feel me? But yeah, I just wanted to share this message. It's funny, man. I literally saw ants carrying a maggot to their base, and all of this just came to mind. Like, it's just beautiful how nature and how insights, how wisdom works, man. Like, this is an example right now. When you're just in a natural state of flow, these ideas, these insights, wisdom just comes to you. You just receive it from the ether, from the universe, from God, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, I just wanted to share this message today. Remember who you are, know who you are, remember your gifts, your talents, your abilities, your capabilities, what you're passionate about, what you're interested in. Go into your childhood and look at all the things you've been interested in, all the things you naturally excelled in, and find a way to make it a part of your lifestyle now, or even make it your job, make it your hobby, or whatever, man. And you'll naturally enter a state of flow. You'll naturally be happier in life, because you're doing what you came here on earth to do. You're doing what your spirit truly came here on earth to do. So you won't feel empty. You won't feel like life is worthless or anything like that, because you're doing something that deeply fulfills you on a spiritual level. So yeah, man. Peace, and I hope you have a nice day, man.